Finally made it. It's my third video. I know it's been a long time since my last upload. I'd say around maybe 3 or 4 days, and I just started the channel, but that's because this singular video idea I've had that I really wanted to talk about has taken me 4 recordings and 2 days to make, and I'd taken a long break before I even decided to make this video because I needed a little mental health break from the last one since the editing process was so tricky. It was genuinely so tricky, and it took me so long. I think I'm gonna just leave this one as unedited as possible, so that means I have to talk for as long as possible to not lose viewer retention and kind of, you know, keep the audience engaged, which is you guys. So if you'd like to stay, that'd be amazing. So to me, dreams are one of the most fascinating things in human existence, right? And the fact that we don't really question them as much as we should is kind of bad to me, since they kind of are the most underdeveloped for areas of research that we actually have, right? Since like a lot of people actually try learning about dreams, a lot of people do a lot of studies based on dreams, and there are a lot of articles and etc. research studies based on dreams, but none of them really explain one major question, which is why we even have them, right? And that to me is kind of like the most important one, since you can kind of explain why we have absolutely everything else on our human body, right? Including our hands, feet, brain, consciousness, ability to talk. You can explain it all, right? But dreams are that one thing that can't really be explained. Like, what purpose do they really serve, right? And for example, I can explain why humans have the ability to talk, right? Early on, Neanderthals, I'm pretty sure, they weren't able to speak, and they kind of died out compared to humans because, you know, they weren't able to actually build a society, you know, have a sustainable source of food, and have a easier way to survive, right? Compared to the bigger animals, which also didn't talk, but were just much stronger, right? But us being able to talk, it kind of stayed in our evolutionary process because the people who could talk were able to actually survive because they were able to share ideas. Like, oh, in early human history, they were able to share how to make fire, right? And that ability allowed them to actually eat without getting like disease like salmonella or whatever from eating chicken. And because of our ability to talk being useful, we actually kept it, and that's why all of us are able to talk. Well, almost all of us, right? If you're not, that's just not, you know, most humans, right? But I'm just speaking in a broader sense, which is what evolution kind of coded for, which is the ability to speak. But like all these things, like hands, feet, arms, legs, everything can be explained through Darwin's evolutionary process, which is natural selection, right? And survival of the fittest. And that is kind of like how people who are more like able to survive, and people who have abilities that allow them to reproduce and make it to reproductive age and actually produce fertile, living, and viable offspring, which means that offspring can itself produce, you know, more and more offspring, right? Their genes are going to be passed on more, because the people who can't do that, they're going to die out, and their genes will also die out with them, right? So the people who have who don't have the ability to communicate, they died out, and that's why humans were formed and Neanderthals died out, because we were able to communicate and they weren't. But dreams are different, right? We understand the ability to communicate. We understand why we need hands. We understand why we need feet. But why do we need dreams? Everything else can be explained. Everything else can be put into the broader sense of survival of the fittest by Darwin, right? But dreams, do they really serve a purpose, right? And if not, why does everyone have them? Because if you've taken grade 11 biology in Canada, at least that's what we learned, grade 11 biology, you would know that survival of the fittest means, like, it basically shows why certain adaptations are spread throughout an entire species, right? So why every single human has hands. It's because it's better to have hands as a human, right? And the people who don't have hands, right, they kind of died out, right? Not obviously including the people who are just like, you know, they had their limbs amputated or something like that. I'm speaking in a broader term, right? So people who are born with hands are more likely to reproduce. And of course, I'm putting the sweaty lobbies again. Like, who is this guy? the people who have these characteristics can pass down those characteristics because they're better. But what do dreams offer, right? Like, what genuinely do they offer? In Darwin's theory of evolution, right, there has to be a sort of benefit essentially from that trait, and in this case, the trait is having dreams, right? So we don't really know what benefit we get from having dreams, other than, you know, it's kind of a cool thing to have. But why would the people who don't have dreams kind of die out, right? To the point where every single human being, well, I guess like if you don't have dreams, it's kind of like a one-off case, but every single human being adapted to have dreams. And that must mean that there must have been at one point people who didn't have dreams, and then people who had dreams came along, and the people who didn't have dreams died out. So what the hell happened midway through to cause the people who didn't have dreams to die out? Like, what are dreams giving us that people who don't have dreams are missing? Right? Like, that is a really interesting thing to me, since, you know, it's not really obvious what we get from dreams. Right? And there must be something, since the people who don't have them don't really exist, right? It's not common to see someone without dreams, and if it is, it's like a mutation, right? And it's not just in humans, it's in almost all vertebrates. And vertebrates are like animals with oh, that's an amazing gun, animals that have spinal cords, and dogs, humans, right? I'm pretty sure like monkeys, they all have dreams, right? So there must have been something, right? Like, why do we all have dreams? Like, it's just so random. Like, why does everything have dreams? Like, that's so weird. Yeah, we just see it as like a common fact. Like, oh, cool, dogs have dreams. Is that not bizarre to think about? How there must have been at some point some benefit to having dreams in comparison to not, which is why we all have dreams, right? Which is why almost all vertebrates have dreams. Okay, this is gonna be a difficult one. Oh, I love to see that he was low HP. Genuinely, he would have whooped my ass if I was just slightly lower. Or even if we were just the same HP. I survived on 15 HP, wow. Yeah, never pushed me. Okay, no, that guy's gonna kill me. Oh, he doesn't know that I see him. I don't think he knows, because he would just be pushing me. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna full rush him, and then I'm probably gonna get third party. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get shot down though. We're gonna mantle here. Gonna break into his box. Okay, I'm reloading. Okay, it's whatever. Because we killed him. And now... oh my god, that was actually really stressful, I can't lie. I thought I was about to die when I had to reload there. But I'm worried that he's gonna come back and try and kill me. But that's why it's really cool to me that we still managed to have dreams today, right? And I've kind of come up with my own little theory. Of course, there's no like scientific backing to it, or like no evidence or research behind it. It's just a kind of like, you know, make-believe theory that I have as to why we actually have dreams and what benefit they offer us. I personally think that dreams kind of allow our brain to stay constantly active, and it benefits our mind when our brain doesn't fully power off and have to power back on us again, like a computer, right? Like, I guess our brains like being in computer terms sleep mode, right? Instead of actually being in powered off mode, which is what we call sleep, right? So our brains like to sleep instead of being fully powered off, right? Because that's kind of like dying, right? So when we don't have dreams, I'm assuming our brains fully power off because there's nothing for them to comprehend, right? And of course, we're not constantly dreaming, right? But in the stages that we do dream, I'm assuming that is like the little like points in which we do need something to comprehend in order to stay alive. And I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna take this chug jug. Okay, I can't edit it. Let me free. Okay, I'm gonna chug jug. Oh, he's pushing me. He's pushing me. Please, please. Oh, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. I'm just moaning at this point. I don't know why. I'm just really nervous. Oh my goodness. That's what happens when I lock in. That's what happens when I stop yapping. That's what happens. That's what happens. I win these fights. I don't even know how low HP because I started healing immediately. But at low ass HP, I was literally less than 1 tap. And I'm cooking. How did you even get there? You shockwaved up. You shockwaved up. It doesn't even really matter because, you know, I still have 1 reboot. But I had such good loot. I had such good loot. Now I'm about to probably die immediately. It's alright though. Because... Oh yeah, I crouched at the perfect time for you, buddy. You can't get me. You can't get me. This game, this lobby isn't ready for me, genuinely. I could be talking about anything. Dreams, whatever. They aren't ready for this, genuinely. But seriously, I need to stop getting into so many fights because if I keep doing it, I'm probably gonna end up dying again. And I don't want to lose my shit this time. Oh, 2 of the best heals in the game. Okay, but one of them isn't full, so I'm probably just gonna drink it. I'm gonna still carry it though, because it's still an amazing heal. Chug Jug is so amazing in this game. Especially now that they let you, you know, save it instead of using it all at once for like 5 HP. Okay, let's see if we can, okay, there's definitely gonna be this guy pushing me. Yeah. And I'm gonna get third party. Okay, this is a good time to run. But if I do, I'm probably gonna get shot out by both of these guys at once. Alright, so I'm gonna probably let them fight. As I was saying, I think that dreams might offer our brain an alternative to fully just knocking itself out, right? So I feel like our brains are at risk of just, you know, never turning back on essentially and fully powering off if we don't have dreams at all. And our body having dreams is kind of a support mechanism to allow our brain to stay active instead of being fully turned off all the time and allowing our brain to go into a sleep mode, which is what we call sleep obviously, but a computer type sleep mode where we're kind of active, you know, running things in the background, and not fully powered off though. Okay, I'm gonna just try and get his loot. Oh, purple spaz. Let me get this. Let me take a big pot. Oh, whoops. Grappler. Alright, we're fully looted up. Everything seems good right now. Okay, maybe not. I'm probably gonna take these medkits actually. Alright, there's a guy right there. Oh my god, that would have been so perfect if I hit that and he didn't build just in time. Okay, I think I might be good in this fight because I do have amazing loot, and yeah, he's dropping down to me. Yeah, I had the wrong gun up. Okay, it's alright though because we win those. We never lose those. Generally, when I'm on 1-on-1, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You saw how I won against that one guy when I was like 20 something HP, or even lower, I think, until I get third party. That's the only way I die in this game. That's the only way they can get me nowadays, just by third party. But I feel like that should be like a more talked about field of study. Dreams, like it's so random. Like just imagine telling an alien civilization doesn't have dreams about dreams. Imagine how they would react. Like seriously, like the fuck, you have imaginations where you okay, I'm about to sneeze here, I gotta box up. You have imaginations where you freaking envision things, and those imaginations are based off of your experience of the day and how your brain interpreted the day and what your brain wants to essentially kind of like tell you, I don't know. And you have multiple of these every single night and you don't remember them, and you only remember the most recent one, if any at all. Right? And even if you do remember the most recent one, it kind of fades out of your memory. Your brain doesn't really want you to remember it. So that's why I really do think your brain is just trying to stay alive when you have dreams. It's literally just fighting for survival with your dreams, right? Instead of just, you know, okay. So I'm gonna get shot out from this guy, and then I'm gonna fake him out, making him think I'm building up, and then fight this guy. Okay, this guy is way above. I'm gonna break back down, place a floor there. and then take this wall. I really don't want this video to be too long, since that's the reason I deleted the other ones. If anything, if I die here, that's okay. Okay, not really. I don't want to. Oh my goodness. What are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking? Just fully running into my box? Like, it's me. I have a purple spaz. I have a purple spaz. I'm pretty sure he saw it too. I don't know. It's alright because, we're gonna get to 100 again, and then I'm gonna pick up his minis. We're gonna carry those for shields. And he didn't even hit me before the reboots ended, so that means I still keep my overshield. So I'm at 250 overall shield and health. Okay, now we got the perfect loadout. It would be better if it's gold, but it doesn't really matter since it's me, so I make up for it. Okay, right there. You see these little tags? I'm gonna take away these guys' overshield. It doesn't even matter over the like regular shield. I can just take away their overshield over time. Okay, that sounds like it rhymes. Oh my god, I'm actually a lyrical genius today. But that's gonna put me a little bit on edge, since some of these guys may actually have. The fuck? Oh, that's a gliders. I thought that was a person. Okay, that's a person, which I couldn't shoot in time since I was reloading like an idiot when there's 45 bullets in this gun. And of course he's fucking shooting at me now. Take away my overshield. Why don't you? Like, genuinely, why don't you? I love to see it. Okay, he's running because I guess I did like a full edit course on him, which I probably shouldn't have done. I wasted all my mats. Oh fuck, now I gotta get metal and brick again. I'm using them too much. I just love using them since they can't be fucking like two-shotted with a pickaxe. I mean, they can, but not when they're fully built. I'm breaking wood, I don't know why. So I think people should do research into that. Like I'm saying it now and it's connecting all the dots for me. Maybe I sound like an idiot to some scientist that actually does research on dreams, but you know, I feel like maybe I'm a conspiracy theorist when I say it. It generally seems like legitimate. Like your brain is trying to stay active, and that seems like the most like, you know, well logical answer for why we have dreams. Like your brain just trying to stay active in order to like actually be able to process in the day instead of having to fully shut off and fully turn back on, which can be dangerous. I'm assuming it's kind of like getting knocked out and then waking back up, which is like every single night since you want to sleep, right? Getting knocked out without any dreams, right? I'm assuming. I've never been knocked out. I mean, I've been on anesthesia before, but I don't remember having any dreams, right? So I'm assuming you don't get dreams when you're knocked out. Okay. In your coma, I'm pretty sure you can, but it's kind of like interpreted with the real world. Sometimes, not all the time. I'm not really an expert on that subject, but neuroscience is really interesting. Okay. Cleveland Brown. Okay. I don't know why he full pushed me when he had no health or shield. Oh, I love to see these cheeky little tags, huh? No overshield? Not taking no storm damage today. 10 tick? You really think I'm about to take it? Wait, what is it? Oh yeah, 10 tick. I read 8 from my number of kills and thought it was 8 tick. Okay. 27 overshield, 100. That puts me at 227 HP, and there's a guy right here. Cleveland gave me some good metal, I can't lie, so thank you for that. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. Okay. Oh, there is definitely a guy right there. Okay, he healed up. This is the same guy, and he's shockwaving me away again. Oh my god. And he took away my overshield too. That little, like, pisses me off a little bit. But if I win the game, it doesn't really matter. I'm low-key scared that there's someone up here. Okay, of course there's nobody, and I just waste all my metal. Now I have only wood. And I should have probably been building with wood this whole time, but... Okay, I see where they are. I see this guy at least. Okay, I get it. I'm pushing into you. You want to take advantage of your slum advantage, but... I think I'm gonna grapple. Okay, we're gonna box up here. Take this wall. He does have metal, so hopefully he ran out or something, because I don't want to go up against a metal user. You know when you do 1v1s and the guys can shoot the metal to get an advantage? It's like that right now. Okay, I got a mini up soon. I was hoping that was mats, but it's just shotgun ammo. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's a 1v1. I didn't even realize. And I just broke those trees and now I have no mats. I'm gonna just grapple up. Hope for the best. Okay, I'm cooked. I'm absolutely cooked. Like, this is not my day. I would have had a chance if I didn't waste all my mats just doing bullshit. Oh my... Oh my god, I just won that game. Okay. Hey, let's go. Don't mind this emo. I'm not that toxic. I just like it because it's rare. Let's go. Alright. That's it. Bye.